Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Isle of Man TT. Today I am going to attempt the challenge that I mentioned in the last episode. It seemed like a lot of you really wanted to see me try it, so I'm going to give it a shot. We are going to do a quick race. We're going to do the Isle of Man course, the full 60 kilometers, and we are going to do one full lap without wrecking. I don't know if this is actually going to be possible. I really don't, considering how many times I died in the previous episode. It was quite a few. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get this done. I'm going to give it a shot, and we will see. What do we want to do? We don't want to do... Should we do a super sport bike, or should we just go straight super bike? Super sport or super bike? Let's do super bike, the full 1,000. Let's give ourselves a absolute terrible chance of actually completing this. And my plan is, if I do actually end up going down and wrecking, I am going to restart, so that way we can try to do one full lap. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Could end up being 15 minutes, could end up being 40. I don't really know, not really sure. What do we want to go with? Let's go with Peter Hickman on the Smiths BMW S1000RR. All right, here we are, Isle of Man TT, the full course, one lap, and let's quickly check the options and the gameplay so we can see riding style and just make sure everything is where we left it. It does look like it is. I'm going to leave the racing line on just because otherwise, I mean, as you can see, I really didn't have a chance to begin with. This I'm not so much concerned about the difficulty because I'm not going to win. I'm not going to be going as fast as possible. My goal in this is to just survive. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, see if we're going to be able to complete this. I really don't know. This was super difficult last time, and I really wasn't going absolutely crazy. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to complete this. Maybe I will. I'm just going to go super, super slow. Oh, God. Okay, remember, I got to push forward, otherwise I'll do a wheelie and kill myself. All right, there we go. Starting off strong. Let's really keep an eye on the mini map and the track. I'm not gonna go like as crazy as I could. I'm really gonna try to take it easy here and just really focus on what's coming up next. Try to take corners as gracefully as I possibly can. Oh God, do a wheelie and almost die. Oh, I gotta remember hitting curbs is super dangerous. We got this corner coming up here. So I'm just going to take it as cautiously as possible. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not even in a race. I'm just going to pretend like, like I'm, oh God, like I'm going out on a Sunday ride in the countryside and just doing over 100 miles an hour. This is so dangerous. Just one lap. That's all I want to do. One lap. So good news. I know in the last episode I talked about wanting to start riding, and I wanted to look into that and really, oh God, really like start to, you know, progress with doing that and doing it. And I've signed up for some classes. So I've signed up for motorcycle course at the end of June. So in about 2 weeks or so, I will be taking my motorcycle course, and that course is actually going to give me my license. So with all that, I will be able to go to the course, get certified, get all my practice and training and everything in, and right then and there, they will give me my motorcycle license. So I will have my license by the end of June, which I'm very excited for, which means that more than likely at some point in July, I'm going to be purchasing my first motorcycle. I know a lot of you really gave me a ton of suggestions on bikes, starter bikes that, you know, I can start riding. I am much more interested in sport bikes. That's just my personal preference. I just like the way they look. I like the way they sound. I know the riding style is a little bit uncomfortable for new riders just because of how leaned over you are. I've been looking at a couple different motorcycles. The only thing is I don't want a motorcycle that I'm going to buy and then end up selling in a couple months. So I don't want like a 250 or a 300. I think that is a great beginner's bike, and I think it would serve me very well. I just don't think it's going to last me as long as I would prefer it to last me if I'm spending the money on a motorcycle. Ooh. Gotta remember there's a lot of bumps in the road and we could easily kill ourselves. So I think what I'm gonna look at is I'm gonna look at a 600. I think a 600 is it's much more powerful than I need starting off, absolutely, but I think it's a good bike to grow into and eventually learn the power of. I'm not really sure what exactly I'm looking at. I'm looking at a ton of different options. I'm not against choppers or Harleys or anything like that. I think they're really cool motorcycles. It's not really something I could see myself riding. I'm really interested because this course that I have signed up with has multiple different styles of motorcycles, so I'm very interested in seeing like what is going to fit me the best and what feels the best. I also have been flirting with the idea for a pretty long time of getting a Honda Grom, which I know you're thinking, well, if you want a bike that you're not going to outgrow, don't get a 125 Honda Grom because you're going to outgrow it in a week. Well, my thought process, getting really close to the curb, my thought process is that I can get a Honda Grom and I can use that bike to learn on, but at the same time, once I've learned how to ride, oh, let's slow down, we're coming up to a rider and we got some tight corners here. Once I've learned how to ride, then I can continue to use that bike to just get around town. It's obviously not fast enough to take on the freeways or anything like that, so I think it would be a good bike to be able to just use around town to kind of run some errands and stuff like that, and it would be perfect, I think, in that regard. But I think I still would get use out of it even after kind of learning the basics. It's a super small motorcycle. I mean, I think it's like a perfect beginner bike. I mean, really, it's just so small. I think would be the only weird thing of like getting used to riding such a small bike and then switching over to something like a 600 where it is much bigger. But I don't know. That's just an idea. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. The Groms look really cool. They just seem like really fun little things to ride. And with a motorcycle license, it would be a great little bike to ride around the neighborhood and just kind of get, run some errands and stuff like that. Oh God. Oh man, that was close. So yeah, but I'm thinking about starting that on a 600. I think that would be plenty of bike for me. And I think I wouldn't grow out of it that quickly. But we'll see. I'm very excited to start this course and actually get my license and actually start riding. I've been talking about doing it for years, and I'm just now getting into it. So I'm so excited. Oh God, let's not wheelie ourselves to death. And then who knows, maybe one day, I know a lot of people did want to see me, because I mentioned also about maybe possibly recording it. I think maybe I might try to vlog the experience of getting my license, on my motorcycle license, because I think that's a pretty relatable thing that people want to see. I know there's a lot of people, a lot of people that want to start riding, and I think it would be a very cool thing to see someone go through the whole process and kind of talk about it from someone that has never ridden before, because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos of people that are like, what to expect when you start riding a motorcycle for the first time, and the video starts and they go, oh, I've been riding motorcycles for 10 years, but when I first started, this is what and it's like, well, I do appreciate you speaking from experience. That is really good, but I think also it would be good to kind of just show what it's like for someone brand new, like all the feelings and everything that you would feel when you start riding for the very first time. I think that would be a cool thing. The only thing about that is I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually record the actual instruction of getting the motorcycle course done. So it might just be a recap sort of thing. I'm not really sure. I also don't know of any way that I can actually mount a GoPro or anything to a to a helmet, because I know that that's what people do is they mount GoPros or whatever to their helmets and they record, and that's fine. I don't have a way of doing that. I mean, I could probably figure it out, but I don't know if I want to start off riding and then also just have this distraction of a camera on my helmet immediately. I think I just want to be able to focus on what I'm doing and not focus on there being a camera there too. So I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth on it still. I know a lot of people did really want to see it, and that it is really nice. I do have a couple videos that I'm kind of in the works still making, kind of like what I said previously about doing the room tour, my office tour, and then showing off some of my cars. And from the last episode, if you guys don't watch my American truck sim videos. I actually sold one of my cars not that long ago. I sold the 1995 Mazda Miata, the burgundy Mazda Miata, to Zach Hausneck. And it is now up in Pennsylvania with him, and he is absolutely loving it. Oh, God, the curb. He's absolutely loving it, which is amazing. He's sending me pictures, and he's just seeing someone appreciate a car as much as he is just makes me feel so good about actually getting rid of it and giving it to someone that I know is going to appreciate it. So that just makes me so happy to see how much he's enjoying it and taking care of it. We're doing really good here. I don't want to jinx myself as I almost literally just crashed. Oh no! No. How far are we? Is there any dot? Is there any indication of how far we've actually gone? No. There's no indication. No. I really don't want to restart. Oh no. All right, I don't know. We were doing so good though. We had one, I don't even know what happened. We kind of just got someone on. I'm gonna give myself one mulligan. One mulligan. I really don't want to restart. We're 9 minutes in. We were doing so good, and it wasn't even a corner that wrecked me. It was just like the weirdness in the road. I think I got some people coming up behind me here. Some other racers coming up behind me. But yeah, no, it's just really nice seeing Zach really appreciate it. I cleared up a spot too in my kind of my miniature car collection that have been collecting, which is good because now that the NA is gone, I will be able. Oh Jesus! I will be able to fill that slot with a motorcycle, which is good and good for me and my insurance because my God, my insurance was getting a little ridiculous, especially in Florida. Apparently, Florida insurance is more than California. That was a awkward, like, half sideways jump. Well, I mean, for the most part, I didn't actually complete the challenge because I did wreck. I'm gonna give myself one mulligan. If I wreck again, I mean, I guess I could start again. I was doing so good. It wasn't even like how I expected to wreck. I expected to like run a corner too wide or not be able to stop fast enough and like hit a curb, not just go off of a little slump and then go into the bushes. Oh man. But I had a lot of people telling me about Isle of Man TT, and it seems really, really cool. It's still just so dangerous. Like, it's insane. It really is insane. But it's a really, really cool sport. I'd love to be able to see it in person one day. That would be really cool. Well, then again, it's like you're kind of sitting. This track is massive, so I'm sure you could just find somewhere to stand, but they just fly by so quick. Like, even in the videos, it's just, and you're just like, there you go, that's it. You got there all day, you've been sitting around all day, and you saw, and they're gone. Oh, we're going full. We're going full. Oh my God, the speed is ridiculous. Okay, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. Oh my God, that was so fast. Oh man. God, the sense of speed in this game is just so good. I might also, since a lot of you really seem to enjoy this, I really enjoy Ride 2. It's another kind of motorcycle racing. God, we were getting really close to that curb. It's another motorcycle racing game. And I think since a lot of people, since a lot of people really enjoyed the first episode of this, I might actually do an episode of Ride 2 soon and see if people enjoy that. I do prefer Ride 2, I think, a little bit more than I do this. Even though the one thing I do like about this is it's kind of like city street racing. Like, it's very street narrow and just chaotic. Ride 2 is more track based. Oh my God, we're getting very wobbly. God, you just hit these bumps and it just throws you around. It's just insane. God, the sense of speed is just nuts. Slow up here. Kind of the sound of it just off the accelerator sounds so good. God, it sounds amazing. I cannot wait to start riding. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I don't know. I mean, eventually one day, if I start riding, I start really enjoying it. One day I'm going to own a 1000cc bike, a liter bike. Like, that's going to happen because just the way they sound compared to... I don't even know what happened there. It just literally yanked me to the left and I wrecked. What? Well, As much as I want to restart and be able to do this in one go, I don't think it's possible. I really don't think it's possible. It's that one, I honestly have no clue what happened. I didn't do anything wrong. I was off the accelerator, I wasn't in the brakes. Next thing I know, it just literally throws me to the left into the fence. I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even on the steer stick. Oh my god, it's so fast. I'm just gonna keep going. I failed. We can go ahead and say that I failed. I cannot do it. But I know people enjoy this racing regardless. I wonder if we can actually, since we did it twice, and I gave myself a mulligan and I still wrecked, let's actually try to see if we can catch up to some of these guys up here and actually go full throttle again. There you go. That's why I don't do it. That's what I was doing better if I didn't go full throttle. Oh, Jesus. It just drove right through me. Yeah, I just... Oh, man. Yeah, stay down. The front wheel just really likes to lift up. It's just so dangerous. So dangerous. Oh, I don't remember this part. There we go. There we go. That was a good corner. Yeah, Ride 2 is really cool because they also give you the helmet cam, which like kind of muffles the sound, gives you a little bit of padding around your screen. It's really cool. I think I'm definitely going to do a video on Ride 2. I really do enjoy that game. Oh, God. And me and Jeff played it a while back. We didn't record it, but we did record it. Yeah. And it was, no, we didn't. We were going to record it, I think, and then we never did it. We got around, just played it. And, it's just such a good game. Oh! Didn't even see it coming. Just obliterated myself. And gooseneck, dead. God damn it, dude. Oh, you. There we go. Let's try to see if we can catch up. I'm just going to go full bore now and just straight up just as fast as possible and just see if I can catch up to any of these guys. At this point, I have clearly failed. I did want to restart, but honestly, the video is going to be so long if I do that. Like, absurd. Either that or I'd have to get rid of literally everything I've already just done. And I just don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Oh my god. I actually have to record, just launched into the stratosphere on that one. Jesus. Oh man. I actually have to run to Walmart in a minute because I have to pick up some pins because I put up the foam panels, the acoustic panels, dead. Jesus, I don't know what is going on now. I think now that I'm actually pushing it is where I'm crashing. I was doing so much better when I was taking it easy. But the acoustic panels, the panels that are supposed to help block and reduce like noise and all that sort of stuff, which I don't have installed on the wall behind me, which means I can't really, or in front of me, so I can't really, oh my god, this is so fast. I can't really utilize them fully yet. I put them up with Jesus, adhesive spray, and yeah, apparently the adhesive spray I got isn't very good. Oh, get off that, so dead. Oh my god, that was the worst wreck so far. That was really bad. Oh my god. So yeah, the adhesive spray I used, apparently, I don't think it's bad adhesive spray. I think honestly, hashtag Florida, I think it just gets so humid in this room that they were up for the first 2-3 weeks, no problem. In the past week, I've lost about 20 of them. They just fall off the wall. I come back into my office after a little while, dead. Jesus. I come back into my office after a little while of being gone, and there's like 3 more on the ground. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So instead of doing the spray, which was more of a pain, really, honestly, because the spray, as I was spraying it, I didn't realize was getting everywhere. Like, I noticed that there was a section of the carpet that because I had put like a trash bag down, so I was spraying on top of a trash bag, so I at least didn't spray the table that I was using. And I was like, this is plenty. And then I noticed like the carpet around that area was slightly sticky. Oh no, wreck again off the cliff. Jesus Christ. And I was like, well, clearly that adhesive spray just goes everywhere. So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a mess. And then at the end, it doesn't really work. So I'm just going to, like, get some pins, like what Jeff did, and just pin them into the wall. It's going to be much longer to actually hang them up because spray and stick worked. Like, it was working really well, and I was actually really impressed by how nice it was working. But clearly, it just does not last. So it was a good concept. And now I have 2 cans of adhesive spray that are brand new and unopened, and I don't know what to do with. But, yeah, at least I can put those panels up. And I'm kind of glad because I had to order more because I didn't have enough to fill all the walls I wanted to fill. So I waited, ordered more, and waited to put the new ones up. And I'm glad I did because otherwise I would have the same issue. So now I'm just going to go get pins, put them all up with pins, and then just be done with it for good. Which is honestly probably less damaging to the wall than adhesive spray, but I've pulled some of the panels off, and it doesn't even pull the paint off. Like, you can't even tell it's there. The wall's a little sticky, but, I mean, whatever. We're going to catch this guy. Let's go past him. Come on. Oh, watch out, man. Okay, there we go. Nice corner. Very nice. Ooh, God, that wall came up quick. Oh, God, fast, too fast. Too fast, too dead. Jesus. Oh, my God. Okay, let's see if we can catch him again. God, this is just insane. What's the world record for this? Like, how fast did somebody, complete this? I would like to know. I could probably just Google it, but I probably will. Honestly, I'll just Google it after I'm done recording this. But this is just nuts. Like, it's just absolutely nuts. Peter Hickman, we're dead last by, oh my God, 22 seconds. Oh, get off the dirt. So dead, did a backflip. Jesus. Yeah, no, this is impossible. There's no way. Even if I did restart, there's no way you could go for this long and not wreck. There's no way. Also, like, the controls in this game, they're really good, but they're also, it takes a bit to get used to. Like, it's not, Jesus, 100 and almost 90 miles an hour. Good God, I can't imagine the speeds. Like, just how quick, like, how does your brain process speed? Like, I can understand doing 200 miles an hour on a NASCAR track. Like, that makes sense. It's flat. It's meant to race. This is not meant to race. I'm gonna hit the wall. Dead. There was nothing I could do. Just dead. Hit the wall. God damn. But yeah, no, like NASCAR, that kind of makes sense. It's like a track. It's built to be raced on. There's no obstacles. It's flat. It's designed for cars to do the speeds that they do. I'm gonna hit this wall too. Oh, hold on to it. There we go. Nice. That's how you recover. But yeah, this is just country road. This is just country roads that they decided to race motorcycles on, and they're doing almost 200 miles an hour. It's like, oh, we're good. We're all right. Come on. No. Hang on to it. Oh God, they just get so sketchy. That section right there is just so technical. But yeah, no, it's just, I just don't understand. Jesus, yeah, send the data. Send the data to somewhere about my terrible score. I wonder where I got. I probably got absolutely dead last. Yeah, no, that's impossible. That's really, really impossible. I mean, I could probably give it a shot another day. Oh, they're still running. These people here. As of right now, we're sitting in 6th at 21 minutes, 27 seconds. And the guy in second is at 20 minutes, 58 seconds. And as people cross the finish line, I'm going to continue to get pushed down and down. So as of right now, it looks like as long as we might beat Bruce, what? Anstey? We might beat Bruce Anstey, possibly. We'll sit here. We'll give it a couple more seconds, see if we're going to beat, yeah, no, we're going to beat Bruce. And it looks like we might beat Gary Johnson, too. And Yeah, so I think we're going to beat both of these guys, but we're going to end up in like 8th place out of 10 people, which is not good. I wrecked multiple times, could not do the challenge. Oh, okay, yeah, we did beat Bruce and Martin. Wait, where did he come from? I think there's more people racing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Clearly, I cannot complete the challenge. It is extremely difficult. It's just not possible. It's really not possible. I mean, I could give it another shot, but honestly, I think this has run its course. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be feeling like I need a really hard challenge and I'll give it another shot. I don't know. As of right now, I'm not. I think the next time we're on a motorcycle, we're going to be in Ride 2, and I think that is going to be very enjoyable. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys will join me for Ride 2. If you do like this series and you would like to see me try it again, I really don't understand why you would, because literally it's impossible. It's not possible. But if you would like to see me give it a shot, hit the like button, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.